Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and yes, we're back in the saddle and ready to go here. First thing, before we jump into the hatching that I want to take a look at is we have 4 void omens here. Only 2 will be applying on this one. Human perception lowered to 20 from 35, so this is a long mission with a lot of distances to see things on, so that'll impact us and hurt us a little bit. And I'm planning on winning, which means the Pandorans will evolve a little quicker because there are Pandorans defending this mission. So that's what's up and involved in this mission as far as VOs go. Before we jump in, though, I am going to actually trade some of our plentiful, at least for now, plentiful tech for some more materials. As far as hiring and personnel, we have 2 days to wait for our own in-house hiring there. That's the cheapest way for us to hire, and we have okay food. So that's kind of the plan there. So what we're going to do in the first place is we are going to trade, while we're here, some tech for materials and gain 153 more materials. And then, why the heck not? Let's trade some of this plentiful tech, at least for the moment. It's plentiful, and we only spend 34 for another 153 in food. And if we're going to be trying to get our teams up to 24, we're going to need that food. So let's go for that trade also. Now, with that out of the way, I want to manufacture something. And what I want to manufacture is one more Manticore. I will not need a FAR M for this Manticore. What we want is just a 2-seater, because that will allow us, with the Air Force that we have in place now, 2, 2, and 2. So that means 3 teams of 8 are going to be able to get out there and help us out. And we can get that going, because when you count in vehicles, we're almost ready to do that now. So that's kind of the plan, just so I can get a team operating and working in the Americas. I think that's important. Then another one over in Asia and another one over in the European, African side of things to kind of cover the globe somewhat. Obviously, we'll overlap at times, but that's the master plan that I'm working towards, at least initially. So now, back to the item at hand. Oh, and research-wise, 20 hours till our technician is developed. That hopefully means in the 2 days' time when we start getting recruits, maybe, just maybe, one of them will be a technician. We can hope, right? We can hope. But then we're going to keep the rest lined up the way they are. Reverse engineering the Redeemer will allow me to then equip our priest and eventually probably make a priest available also for hire. So those are the first 3 that I'm coming up. Then there's plenty more down here that I'll want to do. Siren Autopsy gets us some materials. Pandoran Evolution gets us more tech and materials. So we have a way to build the bank up short term also. So that's kind of the quick overview I'm looking at here. And now I think it's time to get in here and do this special mission. With the help of a few like-minded individuals and AIs, Eileen has assembled prototypes of aerial weapons and equipment that can be fitted on the Manticore that she recovered near the Hammerfall crater. The prototypes are based on old Phoenix Project designs from a bygone time, squirreled away in the databanks of Sartorius, an avionics-obsessed AI. As a result of Sartorius' casual proselytizing of the rights of artificial persons, the core, as you can see named in front of us, has renamed herself Aurora. Thank God, because I don't have to read that numbers and symbols every time. So Aurora is the artificial intelligence name, I guess. So Eileen brings up a holo display of Bellamy. This is where they are storing the egg I brought. Meet me here in 15. I'll figure out how to get Pete away from the area. He's not much of a guard and a terrible poet. Remember, no one dies. The egg gets destroyed. In the meantime, my friends will finish refitting the Aurora. Doesn't sound too difficult. Let's do it and get samples of the egg for our labs. And I've decided we're going to take Citizen Andrew on this one. It means we can still bring along a team of 6 to go along, because we are allowed 9 on this mission because of the Void Omen. It gives us an extra soul. So I think 6 along with a vehicle should be doable. And this is not the clown car way of playing this mission. Sometimes it's all hop everybody aboard a vehicle and just run to the end. We're going to have to fight this thing out and make it down the length. And I'm hoping this will be doable. And bringing Citizen Andrew along on such a lengthy mission, he won't get too shot up or clawed up to make it to the end. Let's hope. I'm going to actually try Bioglonic on this, because he's normally can be hidden and sneaky for us. And we also had finished the ability to produce spider drones by getting the infiltrator perk research, so that is another option to help scout things out for us on this kind of lengthy map we're going to be coming up against. Thomas the Terrible, I'm kind of thinking of bringing you on this one just because I think you have decent weaponry to bring along. And yes, I am not mistaken. You do have quick aim, but not kill and run, but I still think we're going to give that a try. I also would like to bring Joshua Coolio J. Payne as our heavy, because I believe he has access, if we need it, to a grenade launcher. And that's only a single grenade at a time. There's no boom blast, but I think that would be helpful potentially for us. So what I'm going to do is dip into the pool just so we're not over encumbered, because I don't want anybody slowed down in any way, shape, or form. And yes, he can jet jump, but he doesn't have too many jet jumps within him with that willpower. Now let's figure out who else we want to have also on the team. I think Soren Black will be one that I want. Jerry Stray Catkins, just because you have a valuable chaos weapon. And it means we have one more to go, and it's between Skidoo and a sniper to bring along. And Airhawk, I would bring you, but we already have a heavy. You don't have a grenade launcher. We're going either assault or sniper. And snipers, I'm kind of thinking neither of these two snipers has kill zone. That would be an automatic if I had a sniper with kill zone. I still may go with a sniper, but let's take a look at who we got here. It's either going to be Skidoo, and you just have the single weapon. You do have the ability also for a shotgun. Or is it better? No, I have a grenade launcher. I'm going to have spider drones for shredding. So I almost feel like, yeah, maybe we can do this, and you can actually carry that. And I don't think we need backup ammo there. So that's an option. And let's just double check our snipers and see what they bring to the table. I'm just haven't made up my mind prior to recording, so I'm sorry we got to make you all go through all this. GP, you're definitely a potential. You could come along and hit hard for us. And you have Gunslinger that would also help us out. And then we also have Arabizazo. Not the hardest. I almost feel like hardest hitting weapon would be better there. And despite wanting or liking the idea of having a long-range shooter with us, I think I'm going with Skidoo on this one. For better or worse, we have our team here. So we are going to get going. Let's just make sure everybody, there's nothing left that I need to do as far as SP. As far as you do have backup clips there, I think that's important. You have a couple grenades for shredding and at least one med kit for immediate issues. We also have Andrew for other healing, but you know, we might need that quick heal before he can get to us. I do like backup ammo there, plenty of grenades for you, and of course ammo for the gun kata, which will take extra shots. I think we're ready to go with you. Josh, the one thing probably would be good, especially if we end up using too much return fire, is that. And I'm going to dip into the pool just so we're not over encumbered. Skidoo, you have backup ammo, no SP really extra to spend for you, so let's keep moving. Thomas the Terrible, Enriquez Tomas, you are actually quite well equipped. Thank goodness You have squatter, so you have extra carry weight. So you can really load yourself down, which is why I decided to take you, even though you're only level 2. Airhawk, unfortunately not called out on this one. And you know what we'll do is we'll just kind of throw in an extra grenade here for quick grabs. I don't even know. I think we got enough ammo. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Let's go here. That runs out quickly, so we'll keep that there. We have a shotgun. We'll put that in there as backup ammo just in case. And I think we're pretty much set then. We're gonna be ready to go out on this thing. Is there anybody else? Oh, Bioclonic. I decided to bring you just because of your stealth. You have no special abilities whatsoever. I'm bringing you along solely to shoot out spider drones. You have 6 of them to help us out, to try and make it to the end and help scout along the way. So maybe that's what we'll do, is this. We'll put an extra spider drone bit on Andrew, and then I'll feel ready to go, just in case. That way, if anybody needs to jump aboard Andrew, we have backup stuff. Just don't get killed, Andrew, because that's expensive load with a couple of those items. It's kind of a note to Commander Self to be careful on this mission. So I think we're ready to go. We can only recover our items that we carry out on this one. So anything dropped that we really want, we got to go pick it up. We will see you down there. This is going to be a tough one, I have a feeling. All right, change of plans. Your team was on their way to the egg when the haven was attacked from all sides. You are cut off from the transport that you arrived in and surrounded by mayhem and destruction. So we have to make, we know this map, the Aurora. Your only chance is to reach the armed manticore, Aurora, that Eileen and her friends were working on, and hope that they had time to finish the job. Move! Get going! Now, we don't see anything right off the bat. As typical, this is a very long mission. We have to get to this zone. And as we know from past experience, when we get up to around this building, reinforcements get in as we get closer. I mean, heavy reinforcements get called in. We'll have reinforcements along the whole way. So we just got to get our butts moving. Now, where? There's Andrew off on the side. Okay, so probably the first thing I want to do is, I'm not going to send anybody per se out on this side, but I want to see if we can shoot a spider drone over here to get started on this side. And nothing seen right off the bat per se. And so what we're going to do is, Bioclonic, you can't get super far because you just shot that thing, but you'll be the one going on this side just because you're hidden. For now. And everybody else will kind of get moving up the middle into the building.
Let's roll.
And Thomas, we did not see anything. I think we just kind of charge it up here.
I'm going.
Until we see something and need to adjust. We're going to go this far with you, Skidoo. And so far, we don't see a whole heck of a lot with our reduced perception. So we're just charging forward at the moment.
Let's do this.
Trying to see what we can see. And we'll move you last, Joshua, just in case we see something that needs a little grenade going for us. And once again, we'll go this far, see if you sense anything, Jerry, and then we'll get you this cover, looking out the window. And nobody sees a thing. That means you, Soren. You can argue I should have dashed you first just because you can get farther, but oh well, we did not do it that way. We're going to bring you up the side and see if we see anything outside, and I think we're just going to bring you right here. And we don't see anything. I'm a little nervous about bringing you a whole heck of a lot farther, to be quite honest. We're going to have Andrew by your side. Let's dash Andrew because, you know, the dash is free. And we still don't see anything. And what we'll do is maybe, how far can you get on another dash? Oh, how can you not go any farther forward? That trash can is too strong for you? What the heck is going on here? Andrew, why can't you get any farther? It's telling me you got to go around some other way. How? All the way around the back. Well, you know, maybe that would have been nice to have Commander Zigzag figure that out first, but I didn't think a trash can would be enough to stop you. Lordy, lordy. Sanhedrin builds the flimsiest windows and the flimsiest walls, and yet they have the world's strongest trash cans. What the heck? Let's get dashing back to where you were and send you around the other way. All right. We're gonna do the jet jump up this way for you, Joshua. And how far forward do I want to get you? Do I want to keep you here? We'll keep you here just because it has cover. We can hunker if we don't see anything, and it's a great place to plop a grenade should we need it.
Using.
You can shoot your grenade launcher with ease from up there, and we see nothing so far. Absolutely nothing. I'm hesitant to move forward and discover something on the very last move of the turn, so instead we're just going to do a simple overwatch here, kind of against the option or chance of somebody moving in towards us in our somewhat exposed positions in the building. Good hit. And he moved towards that little circular monument. So I don't feel so bad, at least so far. They seem to be coming from farther back. So it's not like our perception was that stinky. They just started farther back than I'm sometimes used to. Okay. Because I've seen them start a lot closer before. We just had a more removed distance. Now he's reappeared. He is toward that circular monument as we thought. Andrew, unfortunately, you're in no position to help us out right away, so we're going to get you dashing to get you back up here to help us out. And they may not send you any further, because already you're going to be exposed to potential claws depending on what we are able to accomplish on our turn. And I'm surprised, I heard no Myrmidons yet. So that's interesting. Now what we can probably do, what do we have left in health here? 150, and we can come pretty dang close. He has armor, so we won't kill with a mallet, but we can get up there probably with a dash because we have one last dash within us. And I'm hoping we can close just enough. And then if we can't, we have other options. Let's go find out if we can reach this guy.
I want a medal for this.
Well, you can't reach the guy. Sorry, no medal. Doggone you. Well, we'll go back to this option. And we'll take a shot. Maybe. It all depends. We can't take out his pain chameleon, so we're going to hold off on your options. We're going to keep you there. We can probably get someone closer to take out that option. Now, we're not seeing anything else. There were some others up here, but no shooting from you. There's a guy way back here. I'm sure there's something closer. There's got to be something closer. But as of right now, this is the only guy with a weapon right here. And it's just a pistol, but we still don't want him to disappear if we can help it. So I'm going to bring you over here and see if you can take out that torso. Skidoo.
Rolling out.
Let's see what your shot looks like here. And it looks pretty dang close to being able to take out that torso. So we're going to give it a go. And, you know, we might be able to do it with a quick aim, and it will give us an extra shot if we need it. Except you don't have a whole heck of a lot of will anyway. So and there's only that one other to shoot that's in range. We're just going to do this. And we took out the torso. That means you, now, Soren, can finish the job. Sounds better to me. There we go. Let's zero in, give us the best chance to hit.
Not enough.
And now we just need one more because he's not quite going to bleed out. And he's down. We'll hang on to you in case we need a Hail Mary kind of a shot over here. Now this guy is a brute, so he has Spitterhead and Claw. No close quarters evade on this guy. None whatsoever. Which means we might want to give a shot on that Claw from here for starters. Like I said, keeping us in the open a little bit. Definitely keeping us in the open, but we only see that Claw dude back here. And he's a shield bearer, so he's pure Claw. So he probably can move pretty fast, though. 20 movement, yeah. So we're hopefully at just enough of a distance where he can't be too nasty on us. And we're going to see if we can take out his Claw. And we came oh so close. I think if one extra shot had connected, we would have been okay. How about, what are the odds of a pistol connecting? Probably very slim. So we will not explore that option at the moment. What we can probably do is this, bring you forward and hopefully finish the job.
I'll be right there.
We don't need any special weapons, I don't
In
think.
my sights.
We just have to come in like this and go blam. Okay, now he's a little bit of an issue because he does have a Spitterhead. So we'll see if we have the ability to do anything else. Let's get our spider drone moving while I'm thinking about it as far as he can go. Then we're going to move you forward this far so you can shoot another spider drone out to potentially help us coming up. You're still safely hidden, and we don't want to block Andrew, so we'll set it right here. Alright, Joshua, you have the ability to potentially launch a grenade if we think that's the best course of action. Back here, and what do we don't have many more options left up close. We do not. We either have a pistol, which is not a guarantee. Well, I'll tell you what we do have. We have a grenade that would be able to reach them. The question is, would I rather just launch it? You know, we're going to throw... No, we can't because you don't have enough actions. Well, doggone it. What we can do is dash you up and do a gun kata at a closer range to finish this guy off. Then I can use my grenade to start hurting this guy over here. Now, it might mean that we're getting a little too close for comfort. I don't know, especially if he drops down and the grenade doesn't hurt him enough. But we're going to take that chance. And then we're going to come back over here. You got your pistol. Oh, and I forgot we don't have the will. So guess what? I think we're going to take the grenade now and forget about this guy who's now probably close enough to reach Soren Black. So a little bit of a misplay there, unfortunately. But we can get rid of the Spitterhead. And what I'm thinking, with his movement, which is pretty doggone good, I'm going to move you a little farther forward, Andrew, and you may take a claw for the team if we're lucky. Of course, your weaker armor may attract him instead, Soren, but we're going to try to play the old distract game. This will also get you closer for potential paralyzation coming up too. And we saw something else. That and that. So this guy's pretty far back also. We're looking at another shield bearer, pure claw dude kind of guy. But I don't think he's close enough to really do anything. So we're going to bring you forward. I'll trying to figure out exactly how close. So he sees you. So he didn't see anybody until now. So you should be the only one he sees at the moment. So that means, I hope, he sees you and is running for you, and he will be able to get one claw onto you. And that's, I think, what we were hoping to accomplish. Now, I think what we'll do, can you jump down at all? We're going to at least jump you down from here. I don't think we have any need to hunker.
Here I come.
And you can still jet jump from there if we need it. Citizen Andrew, you're done. And Spider Drone, you're done. So now we're going to see if this is enough and what happens this next turn. I knew there's a Myrmidon somewhere. We finally saw it. I think it came in as a reinforcement. And we see our first Arthron with a weapon. It's a regular, looks like a regular Myrmidon. And he is going to claw Andrew as we expected. He looks like a spitterhead guy. So all of a sudden, we are feeling slightly overwhelmed with what we are facing right now. But Andrew can take care of one right off the bat. This is a shield bearer. And shield bearers do have that close quarters evade. This guy has a good shield in his way, but he does not have close quarters evade. This guy does have close quarters evade. So unfortunately, we can only paralyze one. He didn't move quite close enough to us. So let's think about this a little bit. We got spider drones. They can't quite get far enough here. What we're going to try is a spider drone right here. Yeah, we got rid of his pincer. So guess what? The spider drone did what I was hoping it would do and took care of this guy. He can't hurt us now. So Andrew, that means you will take care of this guy. And now we'll leave you there till we figure out where we want to move you next. We have a fairly weak guy over there. Fairly weak. And we do have to worry about a Myrmidon, fortunately a regular Myrmidon. But his bites hurt, so we can't just totally take him for granted. We do have another spider drone, which I think I'm going to send over here as a little bit of a distraction, I hope, for this guy to claw or spit. And then Andrew, I'm thinking of pulling you back this way, but I do not want to block our lines of fire against this thing. Not yet. So, question now becomes, we do not have enough will for gun kata, which is a shame. We don't have enough will, and a pistol is not going to take him out. So what we're going to have to look at doing is pushing ourselves forward. Except we'll have to worry about return fire. Well, let's find out. Well, potentially, if we shoot from this kind of a distance, we'll avoid the return fire. That's what we're going to hope for. Let's see what this shot can do for us.
Finger on the trigger.
And let's see if we can fire it on in there and do the kind of damage we're hoping. Okay, you know, you kill them, Skidoo, and you don't have to ever worry about return fire. That's what I'm talking about. Now we have this guy. We currently have a distraction and a spider drone. We can also get a shot on him from our other guys as we're moving forward. Now you do have kill and run, Skidoo. Before we forget, why don't we get you up to this corner maybe with some cover in case there's another guy with a gun. There's also a Myrmidon that'll be jumping down upon us. So we got to be careful of that too. Is that distraction enough? I think probably not. And cover isn't going to help against a claw or a spitterhead. So we're going to try here with you, Tomas, the Terrible. We're going to bring you here for a shot. gonna go. We're gonna go, well, either way, we're not taking care of the pincer. We're gonna go for the arm and see what kind of damage we can do. And that was not a bad shot for that distance. We may try another one here and see what we think. Once again, not amazing. Now we have you, Bioclonic. We can bring you up here, and what we're going to do is get another spider drone over there.
Watch this.
And Coolio J, my question with you is, do I want... And you have the ability to jet jump still, so I'm thinking maybe we send the old grenade against the Myrmidon, because I got spider drones distracting him. We're going to move Citizen Andrew a little further distant than the spider drones. So I'm going to try the old grenade. Okay, I'm not going to try the old grenade on this Myrmidon. Unless I think I can move you far enough forward to make a difference. We'll try it.
Watch this.
Guess what? That's not enough. So the backup plan is to drop it here and try to get his clog on. Instead, we shot long and took out the tree. We did hurt him some more, but not much. So Citizen Andrew, we're going to send you over this way. I think we're all in range of a potential Myrmidon. But Andrew, I'm going to send you here to see what you can see. So far, nothing. And just because we knew there was something here, oh, that may be the guy that came around this way. But I'm going to turn you this way in case the Myrmidon jumps down to bite you. Now we also have you. You won't have gun kata, and this probably will not be a worthwhile shot at that range. But it's a grenade. It's a grenade throw away. Maybe that will be enough.
Here goes nothing.
And guess what? You took out the head and the claw. So the shield bearer and the brute are no longer a threat. We have a Myrmidon coming at us right away. So let's, I think that's everybody. Let me just kind of tab through. Yeah, just spider drones, and we're ready to see what happens. Oh, we're getting bit. He didn't go for who I was hoping he'd go for. This one's venomous. This one's a little more dangerous. And another Myrmidon bite. This is a double bite, so we definitely need to get that arm healed, and we got a mind fragger inside. 2 mind fraggers. So here, I was wondering where all the Myrmidons were. Can I take that back? I wish we had never mentioned a Myrmidon at this point now. So you cannot do much except throw a grenade until we get you healed. So you are a priority to get healed. And we're going to do that right here. I think that's close enough. That should be one action that allows you to get healed. So you're feeling a lot better, and this is a regular Myrmidon, and that regular Myrmidon is going to die. In fact, I think we can make it die with a shotgun.
Come get some.
Pretty good. We're not going to move you yet. We're going to keep you right there. What I may end up doing with you, Skidoo, is temporarily putting you on board, especially with all the mind fraggers around. I might want you to stay safe. The other option is, let's look at your kill and run and where could that get you. And no, we're not going to quite get there. I wonder how, if we feel we could get inside with your kill and run. I wonder. And this other Myrmidon is regular. So there's only one venomous out there that we're aware of right now. This guy's not that. So let's see, how far can we get this thing? That might be within the blast radius, and we're going to give it a try. That was in the blast radius. How about that? And it didn't blow a hole in the wall to let the venomous one have a short path to us. Now, I think I'm going to bring you just straight forward. Maybe attract a Myrmidon or something. And we're going to try that for this spider drone here.
Can't wait.
Now you need to reload.
Switching ammo.
We can get you this far. Pretty soon we're gonna have to run you just to get you up here. And I'm thinking of running you in this direction, keeping you away from the paralyzed guy so you don't get exposed.
Like the wind.
We don't want you to fall too far behind. Now let's think about this. Skidoo, we can do the run up here, and then we do have Will. So we could do a quick aim against the evil guy over here. So let's do your kill and run right here.
Pushing the limits.
Let's see if we can get you around the corner with one action remaining. Yes, we do. Let's get you around the corner and a few feet away from the exploding Myrmidon, Mind Fragger, and attempt our shot from there.
Here I am. Let's do this.
We're going to switch over to the more accurate weapon. He opened and smiled for you. And he's gone. Now, well, we're going to let you take care of this. You did not lose an arm. So hit this thing. We have stunned him. And I can't see his health bar. There we go. So we just got to move away from him. He'll bleed. He's dazed, so he's not going to be able to bite anybody. He'll bleed 10, and then he'll bleed out next turn. So we're going to move away and see about getting ourselves healed is what we're going to do. Now, I probably have a med kit nearby on somebody with a nice little thumbs up perk. I'm thinking you, since we already used a Citizen Andrew. And Citizen Andrew, you can barely move. We're just going to face you this way against the Myrmidon threat. I'm thinking we want to move you and get you moving forward, Coolio J, because we don't want you lagging behind. So, and it's a regular Myrmidon. Let's just give you the kill, Soren. Finish him off. Now we'll get somebody there to heal you. As a matter of fact, we'll move up this. Yeah, we'll move you as far as you can this way, although I am worried about Myrmidons. We got to move forward. We got to keep moving forward. And we'll all be near Andrew to get healed if we need it. So we're going to bring you up here. We're going to switch out your med kit. And do that. Then we're going to switch back a grenade just so I have that in my mind that you have a grenade. And do that. Now the other thing maybe we can do with you, Jerry. Now we'll keep it like that. We'll just move you a little farther forward, Jerry. And Joshua, we're going to just move you to your limit.
Let's go.
And Thomas the Terrible, what I'm thinking is bringing you up here and overwatching straight forward against what might come against us in the way of Myrmidons. Now he's under the stairs, so he can't fly right away there. I think what we'll do, we're just going to stand you right here.
I'm going.
and do a very short range overwatch against those things flying forward at us.
Holding position.
Spider drones, I think that may be it. Let's see what happens. Can the Myrmidons get through and hurt us? Oh, there was another one to reinforce. So the other two are not going to be distracted. Well, the other three are not going to be distracted. And we hurt the Venomous, but he was able to hit us. Fortunately, only once. We have another arm out that we're going to have Andrew have to fix. Hopefully not more than an arm. I thought he was going to go for the same individual twice in a row. I really did. Now what I'm thinking for you is to jump down here. You have enough for one quick aim. That will give us a regular shot and a quick aim to try and take this thing out. This one is venomous, so we don't want to get too close. And then over here we have the venomous inside. We have a regular one over there, and we got to get healed just a little bit over here. And this is another venomous inside, right? Right. So that means, where do we have to get to make sure we don't get in his explosion? We got a wall in the way here, which should protect people here. So I'm thinking if we bring you over here, Tomas, we're going to go for this maneuver. And I think that will have everybody out of potential blast because of the wall. I hope. Better be planning this correctly. I'm a little worried. Maybe, well, you'll be moved out of the way. You would have been the one that would have been, I would have been worried about, but you'll now be over here, I think, far enough away. And no, well, he bit you, so that's why you have poison, but nobody else got any worse poison for the wear. We're going to heal you over here. I don't think... Oh, we can do it right from here. How about that? Thank goodness Andrew was along on this mission. We're going to, once again, do the old mallet. Once again, he's dazed and bleeding, and we can't leave him be. We're going to have to finish him off. So once again, get out your pistol. And just so you can still move, you earned... we're going to save the gun kata. It's not as important now. Let's try to save the will, either for a dash or gun kata for a more pressing situation. And let's just do this. Oh, wow. Talk about zooming in. And there it goes. Let's see. Over here is a regular Myrmidon. I think Jerry is feeling like he would like some payback on a Myrmidon. And after that, we're going to be able to, until more reinforcements come flooding at us, we're going to try and get our... Oh, okay. Let me before I get all cocky and confident, let's get down here and make sure we can finish the job here. Let's see if we have the ability to take out the torso. Doesn't look like it. So that means we will have to do our quick aim to finish it off. Okay, we didn't quite finish him off, but he's bleeding and he has no torso. Run away, run away. Don't... Yeah, he'll explode right there, so we should be okay. That's what I'm counting on. We are going to move forward more than likely here. The last thing... Okay, I got distracted. We were going to send you over here. I haven't done that yet. You do have quick aims available, Jerry. We'll see if one shot will be enough. Let's see what we think. Looks like we can take out the torso. And we did. Now with that being done, we're going to run you over here, Biaklonic, I would love to be able to shoot out another spider drone, but I don't want you to only move this far. Yeah, we're going to move you that far because I want another spider drone out there and ready.
Oh, yeah.
Quilio J, we're going to bring you up to this cover.
Going in.
And Soren, we're moving you forward. Now, once again, you're going to need to get healed.
5 by 5.
I don't really have a quick med kit nearby you. Well, Citizen Andrew is nearby you, so let's bring you up here.
Going.
Let's move Citizen Andrew right next to you, so he can heal you next turn. And I think that may be it. Yeah. Let's see what kind of reinforcements we're up against. Okay, we heard a door. We see the ping over here. So there's something over here that just came through a door. It's the only thing we have out there. We're going to investigate. And he said, investigate this. Now, I don't know how far do I want to try moving forward. I'm going to come up here to an angle and see if we have enough of an angle to get a shot in there with our accurate weapon. No! We got too close. Now we got to hurry. Now we're in a pickle because we aren't all that close. I think we're out of return fire range, so I think I probably will want to. Let's do the heal first. Or is it better to move, get us moving? We're doing the heal. Citizen Andrew, let's get a sense of how you're going to have to go. You're going to have to go wide to get around here. I don't think... Yeah, there's the direction it's telling me is you're going to have to go wide, so let's get you wide. And then, oh, it says you got to move up. Can't break through those things, so let's get you here. Hopefully have not gotten in the way of these guys here. Let's try this. Let's move you here and see if we can blast away that wall there. And we got return fire for that work on Citizen Andrew. Still, I think you're okay, Citizen Andrew. The good news is he is exposed. So now we can take a shot. We see something else. Oh, that guy. Okay, we don't see something else threatening yet. Starting next turn, we're going to start seeing a lot. I think this time we need to just rush you up here, Bioklonik, because we don't want anybody left behind.
Let's rock.
And we're to the point where we need to get people caught up. Now, what do you have? Health-wise is 30. So that means I can probably dash if I needed to. But we're going to go this far. Take a look at what our shot looks like.
Enemy kill.
Thank you. Let's get pushing forward.
Let's go.
Jerry, let's get you pushing forward. I don't know where the reinforcements are going to come from. More than likely back here. So we got to get motoring, guys. We got to get motoring, and you'll have to move before Andrew so he can get around. So let's take this wall position, Tomas. Let's see where the reinforcements start flooding from. Oh, not where I expected. Well, okay, some are coming where I expected. Okay, we need to get moving.
5 by 5.
And I am thinking you have the ability to quick aim and maybe take that guy out, because if you don't, we got return fire. And I would like to do it with quick aim so we can get you hidden. Well, maybe we'll have a shot, it says, from here. Although I probably like it better from here. So we're going to come here, try to quick aim. Well, we're going to come here and you'll be crouching just in case. But we got some fast guys with claws that have me worried. Let's come here, see if we can get rid of the shooter with a quick aim.
Advancing.
And see what we think.
Taking aim.
There's a pretty good chance. That's without quick aim.
Ready to fire.
There's still a pretty good chance. Just not as good. But you did it. Now let's get you out of line of fire.
Hostile spotted.
And we see an Umbra. Very fun. We see an Umbra. I had a feeling we might be facing at least one. I'm surprised this is the first one we've seen. He's a strangler, so he just has to get close enough to strangle us to be a threat. And right now we're a long ways away. So let's continue moving over.
Advancing.
Skidoo. You cannot make it to what I would call amazing cover. However, how far can the strangler move? Pretty dang good movement. And we also got guys running up our behinds over here. So, good thing is this guy can't shoot us from behind. So we're going to bring you here, hopefully getting you close enough to potentially get the hay out of here.
I have to move.
And you don't see anything that'll be coming at us. Now we got to move these two out of the way.
I'm here.
You would be able to see another one for a potential quick aim shot. And you have the quick aim, so let's take it and then move out any lines of sight.
I'm going. Ready to fire.
Well, not so amazing. Jerry. No stray bullets on that one. Oh, baby. You took it to him. That was not expected. Good job. So we know that guy up high doesn't have an angle with a weapon. Let's hope he doesn't have a friend hiding up there with him. Now we could actually dash you up here, except you only really see the same thing. We're not aware of anybody else who can shoot. Let's just keep you out of sight. And then you'll be able to dash out. That's getting almost everybody close to being able to get out of here. I mean, close.
Enemy ahead.
And what did we see? Another one. And what kind is that? Is that another strangler? Have we? I don't think we've seen. Yeah, we haven't seen any. I swear we haven't seen any stranglers yet till now. Let's bring you here. We keep seeing more and more and more, and that guy does have a weapon. So I'm going to bring you here to try and keep you out of shooting angles.
Enemy spotted.
And I don't know where we just saw another one. We heard something, unless it's the guy in the back we just saw. Okay, there's another guy up high with a weapon. He might be able to get a shot, but that'll be a horrid distance. I am going to do this instead, is Overwatch against one of those claw dudes, stranglers, whatever, being able to make it down towards us and do that.
Holding position.
Skidoo, we can't really see a lot of people. And you don't have the ability to quick aim anyway. So, since there are shooters, I'm keeping you behind that cover. You should be able to make it, I hope, out next turn. Bioklonic, if I bring you here, could these guys get close enough? Well, they could potentially, but I'm going to count against it, and you being hidden, we're going to count on that because I want you able to get out. Joshua, you have a couple jumps within you. Let's get you here to draw some fire.
I know how to do it.
Some of those guys with guns might be able to see you. Maybe they'll shoot at you instead of others. And you are hunkered down. Now we need to dash you, Andrew, over here. And one more time. Up here. And Andrew, this guy has a virus rifle. Let him shoot it at you. We're going to keep you there. But I'm not going to move you any closer because there's a gunner and there's stuff that can come at us. So to be quite honest, but if I move you too far back, we're far enough away from that claw dude, and you'll have the ability to dash out. Let's bring you back a little bit. Turn you around so your armor's forward and go that. I still don't know that we're quite safe enough to be able to make it out of here. Potentially we are. I think it's time to find out. No, that was not in the plan. You notice Commander's gone silent. That mind fragger has me extremely concerned right now. We were seen because of that. Okay. We got some problems, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves some problems. I'm trying to think what our best options are right now. So if we were able to dash, we could freeze the Umbra. Then we got to worry about others. Problem is, if we freeze the Umbra, we got shooter, 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 shoot, shooter, left and right shooters, and claws, and you name it, that'll be coming after us. Now, fortunately, your will hang for another turn. We have to get that thing off of your head. Well, first of all, let's see, Andrew, if you can dash and get rid of the Umbra threat. And then we're going to leave you there, probably. We'll figure out how to face you. We have other shooters that can help to try and hold out one more turn against that. We have a mind fragger there also, and we have a mind fragger there, along with other assorted threats. I'm thinking we need a distraction here. It will not distract a mind fragger, though, but it might distract one or two of these other guys. And this is the guy with the virus rifle back there that hurt us so much. So I'd only be able to get out one of those. The other thing we can look at is, let's see what you have as a way of a shot to do this first.
Killed him first.
Okay, the mine fragger's gone.
Gotcha. Ready to engage.
Where did we get him? We hurt his leg, so he's still a threat. Now, I can move you now, and you'll be seen by all of the above. Let's see which of the above we can start dealing with. You're stuck where you are, and more than likely, a mine fragger target again.
I'm listening.
We got 3 of you guys inside. You have gun kata, Soren. But then, of course, you're a huge target. Okay. Sorry, this is a tough one. This could be our first fatality on this mission, so I'm trying to think my way through it, and I apologize. I'll try to edit out any long pauses that I'm taking. Oh man. If we can get you, we can dash you out. You're not going to take this guy out, but you can definitely shock him. We can dash you. You can't get up here in any kind of dash. So you're really stuck taking care of things, or limited to taking care of things out here. So what we may do is have you take care of those things with 2 gun katas, which you have. A blast there to hurt him, a blast there to get rid of the mine fragger. We also have you, Coolio J. Yeah, what kind of strengths are we looking at on these guys? Gunner 100, Gunner 100. So maybe we go for the multiple grenade that will get rid of more. Now you're going to be threatened by a claw up here also. We hurt some guys, except the wrong arms were hurt, and that guy wasn't at all. And he's not, barely not gonna bleed out. So I was hoping for more, and I don't know that you have the ability to jump down. Oh, you do. And as a heavy, I'm putting you out here. As a heavy, I'm putting you out here. Let's figure out the rest of us. I'm really worried because he can easily hear, so I gotta have some overwatch protection against that mine fragger. Problem is, so many things could run into that overwatch, because that wall is open there, so he could come out here and be a claw dude, or he could be a jump up here and claw you. And if I bring you down, he's less likely to come out and get you. So it looks like
Ready for action.
we hunker you there with the hopes of this claw coming to get you. Because that seemed like his intent by moving along up here. And so I need to have someone else come over here. And the problem is, we're going to have other things, 2 other things over here that could run that overwatch instead of the mine fragger. And I can't switch out a grenade. So who do I have with a grenade? Looks like you, Jerry. Do you have a grenade? No. You still do, though. Does a purification grenade help us at all? Maybe. Maybe, maybe. You're kind of, I think if I put you here, that helps here. You might get clawed.
Time for the push.
Your arm wasn't what I was thinking, plus you're under the building. So that was a bad call. Oh man, there's just too many of them. They're gonna hurt us. They're gonna hurt us. They're gonna hurt us. So I throw it here to try and run interference against them moving towards us. Bioclonic. You still have virus that can make you panic. So I want to move. I want to move you, but I also need to get you out of line of sight of that virus rifle. So let's see if you can finish off that other. Oh no 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 no. Let's see if you can finish off that other mind fragger. Okay, and then we'll hide you here. It's a free reload.
Switching.
Joshua, can't jump you down there to take care of this guy. If I bring you here, you're not hunkered to lower damage. We're gonna hunker, hoping the guy with the claw comes after you. Still have other options to go. See, I think he can still come around. The question is, will that be enough? Will that be enough? So what we're going to do is this. We're going to try lowering a number this way.
On the move.
Hold still. Okay. Except I wanted to quick aim that. I was not thinking. So that means I have to bring Citizen Andrew over here now for sure. And that unblocks you to get virused. You have 4 will. Ah. Oh, you have a run. Can you... We can actually kill it. You had kill and run, so I am going to bring you over here to try and block a virus shot. So you have kill and run. Oh, thank God. I forgot about that. And we do have these guys with guns that we didn't quite deal with. Before I kill and run, what can I do with you? Well, the virus is still going to be able to get an angle on some of us. Unless I come here for a shot. In an attempt to eliminate a shot from this guy. It's one less shot. And then, just as insurance against the mind fragger getting around and running our Overwatch, we try this.
Overwatching.
Jerry, I'm going to kill and run you there.
Keep going.
And we cross our fingers that no one will die. And he came down and ran our Overwatch, so the Mind Fragger is still a threat. So is that guy. I only had one shot within him. Oh, no! Oh, he's gonna panic.
I'm getting there. We have to get out of here now.
Okay, we're hurting big time. Big time. We have to get rid of this thing. And
What are we doing?
that panic hurts a lot. We got a panic going. We got another panic going. We need to get more panics going because we got to hold off another turn now. And we got to get rid of that. I can't reach you with Andrew. So Andrew, are you able to get rid of that thing without exploding it? And who else do I need to deal with? That guy's panicked. A lot of panics right now. A lot of panics. So, this is what we got to do. We're going to get you running out here. Try and get rid of this guy. Because the people we're aware of, other than this Myrmidon, unfortunately, and it's a regular one, thank goodness. We're going to come out here. You're going to be very exposed, Jerry, but you're one of the few healthy ones. And you have will.
Ready to fire. Threat eliminated.
Skidoo. Now, let's bring you, Andrew, here. The thing is, I think you just paralyze that thing on him. You don't get rid of it. So that's not the answer there. And there's nobody else really for you to address at the moment with all this panic, except for that Myrmidon. So... you moved a little and you just not quite close enough, and you won't be able to if we move one more. Oh yes, we can. So while we're here, let's start thinning the numbers for when they come off panic. Skidoo. That guy's panicked. We have a Myrmidon upstairs. And we still got to shoot that mind control thing off of him. And this is a regular Myrmidon. And we can blast it away. The question being, will you be able to make it out from there? I do not know. Before I do that, let's see if we can shoot that thing off with you, Soren. We need to get you healed. But we need to get rid of that mind fragger.
This better work.
Do you, Skidoo?
No choice but to keep going.
Oh, Skidoo, you were the one that could get the Myrmidon. However, if the Myrmidon flies down here, I think what I need to do, you can get over here in one move. You can heal right here where I need the most healing at the moment. So let's get your med kit over here. We'll leave the Myrmidon to do what he's going to do.
Find cover. I'll get you medicated.
Oh, we got you, Joshua. Can you plop a grenade over here? Well, let's see if you can be accurate. I can't think of any other place. You know, we could drop it there, but let's try injuring at least the thing that's out there going against us and see if that's possible. And it looks like we did everything but hurt the guy. Everything but. We're going to jump you down at this point.
I'm on the move.
We're going to move you this way.
On my way.
And we're going to see what other surprises are out there to hurt us. They're all recovering. Ouch.
I need a medic over here.
Count to 10.
Breathe.
Now, can you move yet? Can you move yet? No. We have one more freaking turn. And we used your med kit. we can dash back in there to maybe get close enough for you to get healed by Andrew. And we got to last one more turn in spite of everybody being... Oh, man. So this is what we're going to do. Andrew, let's dash you back. And then you should be able to move over to get healed. Well, you can move here even if you shoot, you can move there. And that's a regular Myrmidon. We know we can take him out.
Steady.
And we're going to move you here to get healed.
Need a better position.
Oh, you got to kill and run too. Let's remember that.
Five by five.
He's paralyzed. You will be able to move next turn, but there's going to be people shooting at us. Mindfragger, I'm hoping, can't run around that flame to get to us.
I'm listening.
He's a weak dude. He's weak. But I don't know that I can plop any kind of a grenade over there. Skidoo. We can look at how far you can run. Now we have a guy in here that panicked who will be able to shoot once. We're going to run here taking a chance, possibly. That guy's a thorn in my side. Now I have 2 dashes. Problem is, we can't kill him with your pistol. And if I use your 2 dashes, you won't be able to then make it out of the battlefield.
Ready, sort of.
You would have a chance to kill and then still be in range to make it out of here. But then we also have this guy with a gun in here too. That would allow you to throw a hand grenade. Maybe. We don't see the other guy that panicked in there.
This better work.
Took away his gun. So now we have a shooter over here and distant shooters, and then anybody else we're not aware of. We need the one more turn. We need one more turn. So we can... How kill and run can get you how far? Anywhere into cover. I'm worried about guys shooting through the flame at us. Wait, he's a claw dude? No, he's a gunner. Or is that a claw? No, that's a gun. So he can shoot through the flames at us. Well, kill and run, if I bring you here behind Andrew, that should block anyone we're aware of. You do have full health at the moment, thanks to Andrew. Coolio J. We also have you, Jerry. Who do you see? The guy we paralyzed. So, I guess what we do is we just bring you here, get the other weapon, and Overwatch against this guy coming back here.
Holding position.
Joshua. I really don't know what to do with you. Soren Black. We're going to bring you behind this cover here
Moving.
and see if we can overwatch against a potential shooter here.
Got you covered.
And Joshua, Andrew's in the way of anything for you. So we're going to bring you over here
Be right there.
and overwatch down this way.
Covering.
And hope nothing bad happens to keep you from recovering, Biaklanik, and everybody else being able to make it out of here. Like that. Or like that.
We got him.
Oh, he would have been able to make it around. That kept him from shooting us. Could it be? Can it be? Will we be able to make it out of here? Who's the other far one away?
I'm here.
I think this is our time to say adios, amigos. Let's get the hay out of here. I thought for sure somebody was going to die for a second there. Quit spotting. Just get out of here.
Running. There. I see them there.
That's fine. Just get out of here. Oh, man. Is everybody on board? I'm afraid we can't stay any longer. This was my home until I brought that fragging egg here. Maybe if you had come earlier. Forget it. I can't lay this on you. It's not your fault. Prepare for takeoff. Okay, folks, that was cutting it close in my book, but we made it. I don't know how. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, here is the start of the air game. Here is Aurora, no longer known as the Gift, but the same thing. So let's follow the prompts and get this Karin shot down. Okay, Eileen, we are under fire. Brace for impact. An aircraft is destroyed when its hull points drop to 0. Make sure to disengage before that happens. Won't let me pause, so this is scripted. Nomad launcher operational. Return fire. Our aircraft has a defensive module. Let's use it. Damage done to disabled modules, so we disabled this weapon right here. And then damage then, if we keep shooting here, takes all the damage on the hull. And just saying that, most of you I think know this already. Let's finish this thing off. Now I'm under full control, so that's good news. We have the dodge for the spikes, so we'll just keep doing that. Oh wait, those are different guidance. So I think I'll start targeting them. That was the last shot. Everything else is going against the hull now because we took away its weapons. Let's speed it up. And there we go. Threat eliminated. Okay, our team has successfully reached the Aurora and managed to escape the raided haven below. The machine is fully operational and heavily armed. Eileen is aboard. She is shaken now that the adrenaline rush from the escape and the encounter with the flying monster has run its course. Eileen has lost everything and everyone that was dear to her. Perhaps she will find a new home with us. The attack on Bellamy came from the Hammerfall crater. We speculate that this particular haven was targeted because it harbored the egg recovered by Citizen Eileen. Using reports from public feeds and satellite imagery, we can now piece together that New Jericho launched a massive rocket attack on the Hammerfall crater, presumably the Operation Mongoose that West had been planning. The New Jericho strike force was in turn obliterated by a towering Pandoran monstrosity surrounded by a myriad of flying creatures. The chronology of events and their casual or causal relationship remains unclear, with some within Sanhedrin blaming New Jericho for provoking the Pandoran attack, and New Jericho themselves claiming that they acted in self-defense. Disciples of Anu insist that the emergence of what they call the Behemoth and the festering skies was preordained and inevitable. So we gain attitude with Sanhedrin, we gain Citizen Eileen, and Bellamy's population has plummeted. And homecoming Bellamy. It didn't come from an egg. It was created by the Pandora virus. We are likely seeing the result of supercharged genetic amalgamation of the flora and fauna inhabiting the Hammerfall impact zone. Instead of being vaporized, it turned into something else. All right, so we need to see about picking up a few more materials here as soon as we can. And looks like the Aurora is here. Citizen Eileen is on board. Well, so is Skidoo, and probably somebody else got sent back to the base. Let's get Citizen Eileen on board and ready to go. She gets Extreme Focus. And as Sanhedrin, she also gets Pain Chameleon. So it'll be interesting to have a sniper with Pain Chameleon instead of Super Overwatch. No kill zone. We still do get kill zone, so that's good. The Pain Chameleon comes with Endurance. That's the other one. So we have the ability to recover additional 25% willpower and then remove some other effects. So Endurance, that's the perk that comes with Sanhedrin. So there you go. So we still do get kill zone. That's a pure sniper perk. We just don't get the extra Overwatch efficiency. Okay. And what I'm going to do is stop at this point because I know that's a heck of a long mission. And we see the Behemoth over here. At least we have an Aurora that can go after any flyers. And that new Manticore we were building, you can argue, is not needed. But the Aurora is a two-seater. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to cancel manufacturing because I got the minimum of what we need right now. I don't have enough individuals to fill them all necessarily, so I'm going to hold off because I need the materials, and we're going to cancel and gain back the materials because we picked up that ship. Wasn't even thinking doing this mission we get an extra ship, and it is a two-seater, the only kind I'm looking for. This one's ready as a fighter, and there we go. We'll have to keep our eyes on flyers now. New research has come about, and Phoenix aerial combat, we're going to put that right in the queue, and we're going to pop it actually right after technician development or technician, just so we have access to weapons to weaponize everybody else. And this is where we'll hold it. We got a lot going on. We'll just continue with that next time, and I hope you enjoyed the mission. It was intense for me. I don't know if that translated for you. We'll find. I guess I'll hear in the comments what y'all think. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.